With Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national conversations.
With Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national conversations. In a stunning royal twist that's left the nation speechless, King Charles has reportedly made a historic decision. Queen Camilla is out and Kate Middleton, now hailed as Queen Catherine, is stepping into power. This isn't just a title change. It's a seismic shift inside the monarchy. After years of quiet loyalty, Catherine is finally being positioned as the future face of the crown. But what really triggered Camilla's sudden dethroning? And why now? From palace whispers to royal protocol, this shocking turn marks the beginning of a brand new royal era, the silent revolution. In a move that stunned royal watchers and insiders alike, King Charles has taken a bold step to reshape the destiny of the British monarchy. With a passionate and purposeful speech, he publicly elevated Princess Catherine to a role of major significance. Once viewed mainly as Prince William's wife, Catherine is now being embraced as a powerful symbol of the monarchy's future. Her grace, strength, and modern outlook have earned her a leadership role that places her at the center of royal evolution. King Charles's decision signals a new chapter, one led by fresh energy, vision, and a deep connection with the public. This announcement was anything but ordinary. King Charles, with unexpected energy, used his platform to shift both influence and responsibility to Catherine, clearly positioning her as a key figure in guiding the monarchy forward. In doing so, he has elevated her above even Queen Camilla, granting her an authority rare for someone in her role. The royal family chose not to make a grand declaration about this transformation. Buckingham Palace, known for its subtlety, issued a concise confirmation. While King Charles III remains the reigning monarch, Catherine now manages many of the monarchy's most important affairs, encompassing public engagements, national events, and charitable initiatives, effectively shaping the monarchy's message and mission. Insiders have referred to this moment as a quiet revolution. It is unusual in royal history for such a power shift to occur without a coronation or formal ceremony. However, this change prioritizes the monarchy's adaptability in addressing contemporary challenges. With King Charles facing ongoing health issues and a society increasingly distanced from royal traditions, Catherine offers a fresh perspective, combining grace, modern thinking, and a strong sense of duty. Catherine's calm and thoughtful leadership has already proved to be an asset as public attitudes shift. She's perceived as relatable and genuine, drawing in a younger audience that is often skeptical of monarchy. Her approach, firm yet kind, elegant yet approachable, has renewed the crown's relevance. Rather than merely echoing past traditions, she is actively building a future that feels more open and connected to the public. This evolution also signifies significant changes for Queen Camilla. Her role has shifted towards more symbolic and charitable duties, reflecting both palace strategy and public sentiment. While this adjustment may be challenging for Camilla, it is a part of the monarchy's broader effort to align with modern values. Currently, attention is focused on Catherine as she embodies the hopes of a royal family navigating uncertainty. She carries the expectations of a society seeking leadership that balances tradition with progress. Her rise is not simply a change in roles. It marks the beginning of a new royal era, one led not solely by lineage, but by vision, resilience, and grace. This transformation invites a forward-looking approach for the British monarchy in a rapidly changing world. Catherine's rise signals a quiet revolution, one that merges tradition with modern leadership. Her grace and vision reshape the monarchy's future. If she embodies these qualities, then history surely holds a royal woman like her. Let's discover who. Shadows of the past. Before Princess Catherine gracefully assumed her royal role and won hearts with her strength, the world had already fallen in love with another royal figure, Princess Diana. Known as the People's Princess, Diana's story transcended tiaras and palaces. It embodied love, heartbreak, courage, and the indomitable spirit of a woman who dedicated herself to a dream that ultimately didn't unfold as she had hoped. From a young age, Princess Diana believed in fairy tales, dreaming of a love that would sweep her off her feet. When she met Prince Charles, she thought she had found her happily ever after. To Diana, he was her prince, and their royal wedding was meant to mark the beginning of a magical journey. The world marveled as she walked down the aisle, filled with hope and love. However, the reality within palace walls was far from the idealized fairy tale she envisioned. Soon after their wedding, Diana sensed something was amiss. Despite being married, Charles's heart remained entwined with another woman, Camilla Parker Bowles. Their enduring connection cast a long shadow over Diana's marriage. Charles's emotional distance, secretive meetings with Camilla, and his unavailability left Diana feeling invisible and betrayed. A heartbreaking ordeal played out before the public eye. Even as she maintained a radiant smile for photographers and captivated the public with her elegance, Diana struggled with profound emotional pain behind closed doors. The glimmering gowns and glamorous events concealed a deep sadness stemming from her cold and empty marriage. Yet she refused to let that pain define her. Instead of succumbing to bitterness, Diana transformed her sorrow into strength. She dedicated herself to helping others, visiting hospitals, embracing ill children, walking through minefields, and standing by those who were forgotten. Her compassion and bravery resonated with millions, elevating her beyond a mere royal figure to a symbol of hope and kindness. Her struggles shaped her into an even stronger individual. At the heart of Diana's turmoil was a complex and often silent rivalry with Camilla, which weighed heavily on her. Their fraught relationship influenced her entire royal experience, intertwining personal betrayal with her public life. Behind the smiles and sparkles lay a woman wrestling with love, loss, and shattered dreams. Diana's story is far more than a royal scandal. It's a deeply emotional and human journey that touched millions. Though she wore a crown and lived in palaces, her life was filled with heartbreak, loneliness, and intense pressure. Behind the glamour and global attention was a woman who felt deeply, loved fearlessly, and suffered quietly. She showed the world that even someone with fame, beauty, and a royal title could carry invisible pain. Yet through it all, Diana rose with grace. She gave her heart to causes, embraced the forgotten, and remained kind. Her courage made her truly unforgettable, the people's princess. Though Diana is no longer with us, her powerful legacy lives on. It stands as a touching reminder that behind every crown beats a real vulnerable heart. One that experiences the same deep joys, sorrows, and struggles as anyone else in this world. Diana's story reveals the human heart beneath royalty, filled with love, pain, and courage. Her enduring legacy reminds us that even crowns can't shield from life's struggles. Now, let's explore Catherine's journey from childhood to royal prominence. From ordinary beginnings to royal grace, Catherine Elizabeth Middleton's journey to becoming one of the British royal family's most cherished members began far from castles and royal titles. Born on a crisp winter day in January 1982 in Reading, Berkshire, she was the first child of Michael and Carol Middleton, a loving couple who built their lives through hard work and dedication. Though not nobles or aristocrats, the Middletons created a home rich in warmth, values, and joy. Catherine's childhood was filled with simple yet profound moments. Riding bikes through the countryside, sharing meals, laughing during birthday parties, and bonding with her younger siblings, Pippa and James. While the Middleton household lacked royal trappings, it was a castle of love in its own right. Her parents balanced their growing business with family time, teaching Catherine the importance of ambition, compassion, and humility. From an early age, Catherine distinguished herself not through loudness or flashiness, but through thoughtfulness, kindness, and poise. Education was a cornerstone of her upbringing. She excelled as a student driven by a love for learning and attention to detail. At school, she was not only academically successful, but also an athlete, artist, and loyal friend. Whether participating in sports or school plays, she displayed quiet confidence and grace. Even at prestigious boarding schools, she remained grounded in her values and family connections. Catherine's rise to royal prominence was not marked by sudden fame, but was a gradual process of personal growth. When she began dating Prince William at St. Andrews University, she handled the spotlight with calmness and patience. Instead of seeking attention, she allowed her character and actions to shine, earning the public's admiration and the royal family's trust by simply being dignified and thoughtful. Now, as a Princess of Wales and future Queen, Catherine embodies a modern monarchy. Her focus lies not only on upholding tradition, but also on embracing change. She advocates for vital causes like mental health awareness, environmental sustainability, and empowering youth. With each step she takes, Catherine refreshes the royal image, fusing compassion with a forward-looking perspective. Her leadership is defined by inspiring others rather than demanding attention. In an era that values authenticity over mere appearances, Catherine has quietly yet powerfully redefined what it means to be royal. Her story is one of grace under pressure, steady evolution, and a woman born far from royal privilege who is well prepared to help guide the monarchy into a new and hopeful chapter. Through her journey, Catherine demonstrates that true royalty lies in the essence of character, compassion, and commitment to service. Catherine's journey from humble beginnings to royal leadership reflects grace, humility, and strength. But with Camilla still present, why Catherine? Can she lead without conflict? Let's explore how King Charles is reshaping royal leadership for a new era. The heartbeat of a new royal era. Inside the grand walls of Buckingham Palace, a remarkable transformation is quietly taking shape. A shift that has the potential to reshape the future of the British royal family. This change isn't marked by loud announcements or elaborate ceremonies, but rather by a deepening trust and a new vision. At the center of this evolution is King Charles III, who, after facing recent health challenges, has closely examined the future of the monarchy. What he recognizes is profound. Princess Catherine is emerging not just as a royal by marriage, but as a powerful figure and future leader the crown can rely on. King Charles's decision to give Catherine greater responsibilities is both a strategic move and a heartfelt one. He perceives her not only as his daughter-in-law, but almost as the daughter he never had. He respects her calm demeanor, sharp intellect, and genuine compassion for others. To him, Catherine embodies the qualities necessary to guide the monarchy through modern challenges where tradition must harmoniously coexist with progress. This change in power goes beyond just royal responsibilities. It's a sign of something much bigger, a careful step toward a fresh chapter for the monarchy. King Charles wants his legacy to be one of steady progress and lasting stability, not just tradition for tradition's sake. He sees in Catherine a rare combination of strength, kindness, and intelligence. Qualities he believes are essential to guide the royal family through today's challenges. By placing his trust in her, he's preparing the monarchy not only to survive, but to grow and adapt with confidence in a rapidly changing world. However, significant changes often stir strong emotions. Queen Camilla, who has worked diligently behind the scenes for many years, now finds herself adapting to a shifting dynamic. While she continues to hold the king's respect and appreciation, Catherine's rising influence presents new challenges. Nevertheless, Catherine has extended kindness and a spirit of inclusion to Camilla, signaling that her ascent is not about displacement, but rather collaboration for the family and the nation's greater good. Outside the palace gates, the public is watching the developments with enthusiasm. Having been lucky enough to meet some of our country's amazing charities and organizations, fans are cheering for Catherine, affectionately dubbing her the People's Princess, a title once held by the late Princess Diana. Social media is buzzing with praise as royal watchers from the UK to the Commonwealth expressed that Catherine's grace and strength could reinvigorate the royal image. This story goes beyond royal roles and titles. It embodies the adaptation of a centuries-old institution to meet the demands of a fast-evolving world. King Charles's trust in Princess Catherine signifies a pivotal moment, a clear indication that the monarchy is not only looking toward the future, but doing so with a leader who appreciates both the traditions of the past and the essential needs of the present. In Catherine, the royal family may have discovered its ideal guide into a new chapter. While King Charles's faith in Catherine marks a pivotal shift, merging tradition with modern progress, she now leads the monarchy toward a future grounded in unity. Yet, the path to queenship carries a price. Let's uncover the challenges and expectations ahead. As Princess Catherine steps into a larger and more visible role within the royal family, she finds herself at a turning point, one that could shape not only her own life but also the future of the British monarchy. No longer just a royal by marriage, Catherine is now seen as a central figure in the royal family's efforts to stay relevant and connected in the 21st century. This moment carries immense weight, filled with expectations, challenges, and the spotlight of the entire world watching her every move. With her growing responsibilities comes even more attention from the public and the media. Every word she speaks, every outfit she wears, every gesture she makes, all will be studied, debated, and often criticized. Catherine, once praised for her quiet elegance, must now balance that grace with strong leadership. She will be expected to not only carry out her royal duties with poise, but also to take bold steps on major issues that affect people's lives. From mental health awareness to early childhood development, environmental protection, and supporting struggling families, the world will be watching to see how she champions these causes. But her role doesn't stop there. As a mother of 3, she must also fiercely guard her children's privacy, making sure they can grow up in as normal an environment as possible despite being heirs to a throne. She must protect her family while also representing them on the global stage, a balancing act few could master. Inside the royal household, Catherine also faces the delicate task of helping to mend rifts. The royal family has been through turbulent times in recent years. Public disagreements, emotional interviews, and growing criticism of the institution itself. As someone who is respected for her calm nature and quiet strength, Catherine may find herself as a bridge, not just between generations, but also between tradition and change, between private pain and public responsibility. This path she is now walking is not one she can tread alone. The pressure will be intense. The world is watching. Mistakes will be magnified. Moments of success may quickly be overshadowed by criticism, which raises an important and pressing question. Does Catherine have a strong enough support system around her? Without genuine support, even the strongest can falter. But with the right backing, Princess Catherine has the potential to lead a new chapter for the monarchy, one that is modern, compassionate, and inspiring. Only time will tell whether this poised and thoughtful woman can rise above the pressure and lead with grace. But one thing is certain, the future of the crown is beginning to rest on her shoulders. And the world is watching to see how she carries it. Catherine's expanding role requires grace, strength, and steady support. With the world watching, her leadership may redefine the monarchy's future. But who stands beside her? Will she face the weight alone, or is there a support system in place? Let's find out. Catherine, Princess of Wales, is not navigating the pressures of royal life on her own. Standing firmly by her side are 2 of the most influential men in the monarchy, her husband, Prince William, and her father-in-law, King Charles III. Their visible and unwavering support is more than just personal. It's a powerful symbol of unity and strength within the royal family during a time of change and uncertainty. Prince William has been Catherine's greatest ally from the beginning. Their relationship is built on mutual respect, deep love, and a shared vision for the future of the monarchy. They are not just a royal couple, but a true partnership. Whether it's appearing together at public events, raising their 3 children, or championing charitable causes, William and Catherine work hand in hand. Their bond, forged through years of growing together in the public eye, provides Catherine with the emotional strength and stability needed to take on greater responsibilities within the royal household. At the same time, King Charles, though dealing with his own serious health battles, has made it clear that he still has a strong hand in guiding the monarchy's direction. Diagnosed with cancer and undergoing treatment, the king has had to spend some time in hospitals and reduce his public duties. Yet, despite these personal health struggles, he remains engaged in his royal role and continues to make key decisions about the institution's future. There's been growing speculation in the media and among royal watchers that King Charles may consider stepping down due to his illness, perhaps passing the crown to Prince William sooner than expected. However, sources close to the palace have firmly dismissed these rumors. They emphasize that the king remains fully committed to his duties and has no intention of abdicating. Instead, he is focused on modernizing the monarchy while keeping it stable and relevant, ensuring a smooth transition whenever the time eventually comes. In this period of uncertainty, the strong bond between William and Catherine has become even more important. Their relationship is more than ceremonial. It is a source of real strength for the royal family. Catherine's growing public role, whether through her mental health initiatives, early childhood campaigns, or royal engagements, reflects a woman stepping into leadership with confidence and purpose. And behind her, always, is a solid support system that includes not just her devoted husband, but also a monarch who believes in her. Together, the trio represents a bridge between tradition and transformation. As Catherine continues to take on more responsibility, it's clear she is not doing so alone. With William's loyalty and King Charles's continued guidance, she's positioned not only to support the monarchy, but to help shape its future in a way that is modern, compassionate, and inspiring. While Catherine's strength is supported by William's loyalty and King Charles's guidance, forming a united front, blending tradition with progress, the royal circle extends beyond them. Now, let's delve into Catherine's complex relationship with Queen Camilla. Behind the glittering crowns, royal titles, and elegant public appearances, the British royal family is at its core made up of real people with complex emotions, relationships, and silent struggles. One of the most intriguing and quietly intense relationships within this royal circle is that of Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and Queen Camilla, the Queen Consort. At official events, they often appear side by side, exchanging polite smiles and warm gestures. But beneath the surface lies a quiet emotional distance that even the most polished appearances can't fully hide. Their relationship is shaped not by open conflict, but by personal histories, differences in background, and the lingering echoes of the past. Catherine's path into the royal family was paved with public admiration. From the moment she married Prince William, she was embraced as a modern fairy tale princess. Graceful, intelligent, and relatable, she brought a fresh energy into the monarchy, capturing hearts with her calm charm and composed demeanor. Camilla, however, entered the royal scene under a much harsher spotlight. For years, she was at the center of controversy due to her long and complicated relationship with King Charles, especially given the painful memory of Princess Diana. But over time, Camilla slowly carved out her place, showing remarkable patience, resilience, and quiet strength. I've been actually trying to keep quiet about reaching 3/4 of a century. She never demanded approval. She earned it bit by bit. These vastly different journeys to royalty have naturally created a subtle divide between Catherine and Camilla. It's not hostility, but a quiet tension rooted in their pasts. Catherine, deeply aware of Prince William's fierce loyalty to his late mother, Diana, is understandably careful in how she navigates a relationship with Camilla. That cautiousness comes not from disrespect, but from empathy for the emotional scars Diana left behind. Camilla, for her part, carries her own burdens, the years of public judgment, the challenge of proving her worth, and the constant comparisons to Diana. Though she appears composed, there may always be a quiet sense of needing to win over, not just the public, but those closest to the crown. Their interactions are a delicate dance, brief conversations, respectful nods, and thoughtful yet measured exchanges. In private, they often remain in separate spheres, connected more by shared duty than personal closeness. Yet amidst this distance, there are signs of warmth. Catherine has extended gestures of kindness, and Camilla in turn has shown patience and support. While their relationship may never turn into a deep friendship, it holds the potential to evolve. Over time, mutual respect may slowly replace emotional caution, and the walls between them may gently come down. Their story is not one of rivalry, but of two women navigating the same world from different paths. It is a quiet reminder that even in palaces, the most powerful relationships are shaped not by drama, but by dignity, understanding, and time. Beneath royal grace lies quiet tension. Catherine and Camilla's bond balances tradition, empathy, and duty amid constant public scrutiny. Now, let's explore how Princess Catherine is shaping the future of the monarchy with vision and purpose. A new era begins. Catherine's journey from a regular university student with everyday dreams to becoming a poised and admired future queen is far from a story of sudden fame or fairy tale magic. Instead, it is a powerful tale of quiet strength, steady progress, and sincere commitment. Like many young women, Catherine's early life was filled with hopes, studies, and moments of uncertainty. But what makes her journey stand out is the way she has handled every challenge and opportunity with grace, determination, and humility. Okay, guys, can you listen carefully, please? The beginning tempo will now go a little bit brighter. Yeah. When Catherine entered the royal spotlight, she didn't seek attention, but grew into her role naturally. Balancing motherhood, partnership with Prince William, and royal duties, she shows a new kind of leadership, respecting tradition while embracing change. Her influence is quietly powerful and deeply meaningful. A memorable example of Catherine's character came in 2024 during a Christmas Carol service speech. She spoke warmly about hope, strength, and coming together in difficult times. Her words touched many hearts because they came from a place of genuine kindness and understanding. Behind her calm and graceful presence is a woman with deep empathy, someone who truly values connection and compassion. This warmth is a big reason why so many people admire her, not just in Britain, but around the world. King Charles himself recognizes these qualities in Catherine and trusts her greatly.